Today we're talking about getting cheap and free products from coupon sites, which we can then list on sites like Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay for a high profit margin or 100% profit margin. So let me run you through Uber Zon Club, how I source through Uber Zon Club. Now, a little tip right off the bat that's going to bring you some value is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning, so 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm not sure where you are in the world or the country, is when they reset. Now, all these sites reset early in the morning, or some of them reset at midnight. Sometimes that's Pacific Time, sometimes it's Eastern Standard Time, so figure out what time you need to hop on this site so that you can find the best deals. That is 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so take that, apply it to what time zone you are, hop on it as close to that time as possible. If you can't hop on that exact time, obviously you can't see right here because my head's in the way at the bottom, blocking off the time of day right now, but it is 9:06 a.m., so I literally hopped on, and these are the best times to get deals on the coupon sites is when they reset, okay? Because all the deals are still available, they haven't been claimed. So what I do recommend that you do, though, is you track everything to prove the concept. To show you that I'm not just saying this and I'm actually doing it myself, I track everything. Now, I haven't sourced a lot of coupon products lately because I've been focused on a lot of different things. I'm vetting more, wholesale sites. So to show you what I mean by this, right? I got this morning for $265. I got this for $150, this for $280, this for $3, right? And so you can get these super cheap to your door. That's literally what I paid. And then you can relist them back on sites like Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay to make the markup, right? So I track everything. As you can see here, this is listed at $13, so there's clearly a $10 profit margin there. Now, I've talked about how to actually make more sales on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. I will list all three of those videos down at the bottom of the description. If you want to learn how to strategize and the best ways to sell things at a higher profit margin on those sites, I'm not going to list this at $13. I might list it at $20 or $30, and then just slowly mark it down and make offers. So maybe I eventually sell this at like $20 or like $17, right? And then after fees, I'll still make like $10 or $11 on the site profit. Now, you're getting things, the reason I love this business model is you're getting things super cheap, so you're not heavy into products. If you add all this up, I might be like $12 into products, but the key here is to track everything to prove the concept. Like I said, you don't have to track everything forever, but you do want to track everything for like the first week or two just to prove to yourself, A, this works, and B, okay, time to scale it, right? Because the more you see that the numbers actually check out and you're actually netting profit every single time you do this, even if some of the things don't sell, they will sell eventually, but you'll start to see like, oh my God, like I made $12 on this on the site, so that means that I made $10 on this roughly. On this one, maybe I only made $5, so that means that I only made like $2, but hey, I'm profitable and I'm getting it super cheap. So if you look at the coupon price compared to what you netted, it's almost like 70-80% ROI, right? It's crazy. Right here is over, it's like a 500% ROI, right? So there's a ridiculous amount of profit to be made here, and yes, it is small scale because you're spending a little bit of money to get it, but you can scale this up by using all the coupon sites in the course like I go over. I've all covered a lot of them on this channel already. I'll also link the coupon arbitrage playlist down at the bottom of the description if you want to check it out. But the reason I'm telling you to track is A, so you can kind of see what works and what doesn't, so you can replicate more of what works and avoid what doesn't, go after products that seem to be selling better for you than the ones that don't. So a perfect example of this, if we go back to the deal site, is these Easy Preppas right here. I've bought these in bulk before, so I'm literally gonna test this out to show you here if I can do this. But I bought these in bulk and resold them all on Mercari. I think I bought like three or five of them or whatever, and I ended up selling all of these for like $20 back on Mercari. So I know ahead of time that this is something that I want to go after. Same thing with the silicone wedding rings, right? They sell pretty quickly on Mercari and on Poshmark as well if you list them properly, and then you list them higher and you make offers, right? So to show you an example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this now. I'm going to say I intend to use this coupon code for purchase immediately. I agree to all the terms. I'm going to get my coupon code right here. So I'm going to copy the coupon code and I'm going to go to Amazon to purchase it, right? Now, a little caveat here is if it does give you, because a lot of these people are trying to rank for certain keywords, as you can see here, it's going to take you to meal prep containers. So if you have trouble finding it, just look at the brand, right? So Easy Preppa 15 pack. I'm literally going to type that in so I don't have to find it. You could find it if you want to. Easy Preppa 15 pack, right? It was Easy Preppa 15 pack. And I'm going to type that in and it should narrow the search. Boom, right there. Easy Preppa, oh, that's a 20 pack. Easy Preppa 15 pack. It looks like it's this one right here. So let's open this in a new tab and see if this is the one. All right, boom. So I just purchased it. You can see here I got it for $140. Now, a little caveat here that I do want to talk about as we reload this. You can see I just purchased it. So I got it for $1.40. So you're going to want to track all of this. Like I said, I'm going to put it in the spreadsheet here in a second. But a little caveat is sometimes on coupon products, you can buy multiples of those products. Whereas with cashback sites, you can't do that because unless you have another buyer account, which is a completely different topic, not for today. But you can only buy one with cashback products because you need to review it, right? Most of the time. So you can't review it multiple times on the same buyer account. With coupon products, you don't have to review it, so you can buy multiple products assuming the seller doesn't limit you or limit your use of coupon code. So a little caveat is always check when you're in your cart, always check and add the $9.99 to see how many you're gonna get. Because just to give you an example, I know firsthand that this sells well on those platforms, so that's why I bought it in bulk before. But this seller has limited my use of a coupon code, so I can only use one from my buyer account because they've limited it. But always check to see if you can get multiples, and then you want to analyze, okay, what am I getting it at the coupon price? Do I really want to go deep into this inventory? And if so, how many? Maybe you want to buy 2 instead of 1. Maybe you want to buy 3. Maybe you want to buy 10, right? Sometimes the seller will limit you to like 3. Sometimes they'll limit you to 10. And sometimes there will be no limit. The only thing that I would say to that is, A, know what your potential sales velocity on those other platforms are. If you've never sold that product on Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay, don't go 20 into the product and assume they're all going to sell because you've never tested it before and you've never tested any products like that, right? If you do know it's going to sell, then by all means do that. The only little caveat that I would say is don't screw any sellers over. We're not out here trying to steal anyone's inventory and take like, I've seen people like ask me this question before and they literally steal all their inventory for like $50. And that's a sleazy thing to do. Don't do that. It's bad karma. So just make sure that you're not screwing over any sellers, but there's no reason why if you're only taking like 3 or 5 or 10, yeah, it's not ideal for the seller, but you are actually helping them out because they're getting higher sales velocity on their products. They're getting more sales, so they're getting 10 sales, which is going to help their product rank on the Amazon algorithm for private label products under that keyword anyway. So it is a win-win, but I would just say keep that in mind, okay? So I do actually want to add this to my spreadsheet right here so I can track it. So when I do relist these, I'm going to say, okay, listed. I'm going to change the color. Or if I received it but I haven't listed it yet, I might change the color to like, okay, now you have it, you've got it, but you haven't listed it. Or okay, you've got it and you've listed it. So I can just see, okay, what do I need to list? What have I received? So I can check on my products. I can also say, okay, I bought this on Uberzon Club, so I know where I'm getting my good deals. And like I said, you don't have to do this forever, but it is something that you want to do just to prove the concept when you're starting out so that you know, okay, the concept works. Time to scale it, right? So then I would take the name right here, and I would also take the Amazon link. I'll do that after, so I'm not wasting your time. So let me show you another example of a potential product right here, this hardwood floor cleaner. Not a bad product. You could easily flip this on eBay probably, or list it on eBay. And the whole thing with eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, right, is get quality inventory. There are certainly ways to make sales, but a lot of people ask me like, hey, how can you sell 1,000 a month on Mercari? Or how can you sell 1,000 a month on eBay? Or how can you sell 10,000 a month across all the platforms? But then they only have like 10 items listed, and it's like, a little bit of common sense, the not so common sense, right, is to sell 10,000 a month on all those platforms. You probably need 10,000 a month items listed in, at least in potential profit margin, right? So if you only have 100 items listed across those platforms, but you're trying to sell 10,000 a month, probably doesn't equal out, right? Because you don't have 10,000 a month worth of items listed. So just keep that in mind. It's very, very easy to sell a couple hundred on those sites. It's very easy to get to 1,000 a month across those sites. eBay more so than Poshmark and Mercari, but Poshmark and Mercari you can also scale very, very easily, and Poshmark you can automate as well. I'll drop the automation Poshmark video down at the bottom of the description. So I'm not going to waste your time and insult your intelligence and be like, oh, look, this is a good one. Oh, look, this is a good one. You're intelligent enough and you have common sense enough to look through these products and decide, okay, I want to buy this for $263. It usually retails at $24. That's a good potential profit margin. I feel like I can sell these silicone rings back on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari for like 15 or $20. And if they don't sell, they will sell eventually. And if they don't sell, I'm only spending $263 to potentially see if they can sell. And then I'm gathering information to see, okay, this is a good product I want to go after in the future, or okay, this is a bad product that I don't usually see sell, so I won't buy that in the future. Right here, essential oil. You could sell this as makeup back on eBay. You can list this you can sell this back on eBay. You can list it as makeup back on Poshmark, and you might be able to get away with selling it on Mercari, although they usually don't let you sell like supplements and things that have expiration dates. But you can try it. You'll learn more as you go. So this is another great example right here. It's a little bit more expensive, of $5.94, but there are great deals on this site that you can find. Remember, log on as close to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're going to find the best deals. Now, Uberzon Club is just one of these sites. I have a million in the course. Honestly, I haven't counted them in a while. It's like 20 to 30, if not more. Also, I've covered countless tutorials of countless sites for coupon products on this channel. Like I said, I did link that playlist down in the description. So I challenge you to test this out yourself, right? It's easy for me to create this tutorial. It's easy for you to watch this tutorial. But, a lot of people watch the tutorial and they're like, that's a great idea, that probably would work, but then they don't test it out. They don't actually take the action. You don't have to spend $1,000 into products. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars into products. Test it out on 1 or 2 products. Get it, relist it on the platform. You will see that it works for you, and then as soon as you see that it works for you, it will inspire you to take more action, scale it up, and make more money. I'm not special. Anyone can do this, and you sitting here watching right now can do this as well, but you have to take the first step to actually buy a product and relist it. So I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. I genuinely love teaching this kind of stuff because it's changed my life and given me a skill that can literally help me multiply my money, and you can do the same thing, so I hope you do.